Alright, what's up everyone? So today's video is going to be a little different from what I normally do. Instead of talking about the features of the game, I'm going to go over how to improve the rate of your growth and overcome walls in the game. This video is going to be a little longer and contain more information, but if you watch till the end, I promise it'll be helpful, especially for you new players. So now the biggest thing in the game is that players are going to often come across walls. And what a wall is basically when you stagnate in your growth. So it takes longer to level up, it becomes harder to defeat monsters. Even after easily defeating monsters, you know, after mob that you kill, it just feels like it takes forever to get stronger, right? And the reason for that is because every 25 levels, you enter a new tier, which introduces stronger monsters and new equipment, right? So this game can be kind of grindy if you don't know how to speed up that process, and so this video is going to be mainly about how to do that. Now, if you haven't watched my last video, I highly encourage you to do that because I talk about class changes, and you know, with classes, when you upgrade to a higher tier class, you get incredible stat boosts. Like if my next class that I'm going to choose is Magistrate. Like look at all these stat boosts that I'll be getting. You know, it doesn't seem like much. I could really use the HP, but there's also a bunch of skills that you'll be getting that can be very handy, and abilities as well. The only problem is that it costs a lot of Orns. So if you didn't see that, I'll go back to that. It's gonna cost me 2 million Orns to unlock Magistrate, right? And compare that to when you first start out. Like when you first start, I think it was like 5k Orns, and then it becomes 10. And 50,000. So like, you know, it starts to really grow exponentially, right? So if you're already thinking that like just getting like 50,000 Orns is hard, then imagine trying to get 2 million, right? But I'm actually going to show you a way to also get fast Orns, good gear and gold, as well as how to level up fast. So you can see here that I have 460 Orns. I think before I started doing this video, I was doing some prep videos, or like prep clips for this video, and I was only at 450,000, and I didn't really kill a lot of mobs, so I didn't really farm very long, right? And I already have 10k Orns. I could change a class already. Anyway, so the next thing I want to talk about is your equipment, right? So I'll make a video going more in depth about this, but basically you want to have ornate equipment, and you want it to be the highest tier that you can find, because it's going to give you the best stat bonuses. So let's go over this really quick. If you didn't know, weapons or armor, so any equips have different qualities, and Ornate is the highest quality, meaning that the item that you have is going to have potentially a 70 to 100% stat bonus compared to the regular version. And it can vary, but you know, if you want to know like how big of a difference that makes, I actually got an Ornate item while making this video. Let me show you here. So I've been using a 5-star weapon, so 5th tier weapon, since I think like level 125, right? It's been the strongest, like the highest attack weapon I have. I'm all physical attack, and you can see that it's higher than this legendary Massamine. It's not at level 10 yet. This Ornate Scorcher, right? But you'll notice that I have a superior 7-star, right? And it still has a lower attack, partly because this is a magic and a physical attack weapon. But you can see that, you know, this weapon is outclassed in attack compared to my Ornate Elven Katana, even though it's a 7-star and my Katana is only 5-star. However, I did just pick up an Ornate Dragon Song 7-star, and I upgraded it twice using my whetstones, and you can already see that compared to the Ornate Elven Katana, that the damage difference is 90, right? So when I get this to like by the time I get to level 10, it's gonna be like it could be almost twice as much as this Ornate Elven Katana, right? So that's how big of a difference the quality makes. You know, like this Ornate Dragon Song is gonna be way stronger than this superior Dragon Song, even though they're the same weapon, right? That's the big difference that quality makes. You know, look at that 10 to 20% bonus versus the 70 to 100%. Essentially, it's going to be almost 5 to 10 times stronger just because of the quality. So these are the items you want to look out for, and these are the ones that you want to use your materials, your gold, and your Orns on upgrading. Everything else you can either sell or dismantle. So when you farm, what you want to do is you want to use the lucky coin and the lucky silver coin You can use Exp Potions as well if you're farming for Exp. But if you're just going for gold and Orns, you're going to want to use these two stacked with your Ring of Restraints. Now you're also going to want the Shrine buffs, which you can pick up on, they're usually found on highways or like in wild areas where people aren't visiting very often. And so this method can be easily done if like you've got a long road trip or like you're traveling and you're not driving. You just open up your phone and then pick up one of the shrines and then start farming while you wait to get to wherever your destination is. This is what I usually do. When I used to work my seasonal job, it was about 30 minutes away, and I would ride a bus that they provided to get to the workplace. And while waiting on the bus, I would play it, and we'd be on the highway. I'd pick up shrines, and then I would just farm monsters. I'll show you in a bit here all the buffs that I stack, and then how big of a difference it makes. You also want to use either your Occult Candle or your Affinity Candle if you have them, because they're going to spawn monsters, lots of monsters to you. And the Affinity Candle is going to help because it'll spawn higher tiered monsters based on your level, and that's going to give you better drops, better EXP, better Orns rate, because stronger monsters drop more items, better gold, better Orns. So alright, so you see here that I don't have any buffs on me right now, so no rings, no coins, no shrines. And so we're earning here about 30,000 party experience, about 3k gold, around 30 Orns. Decent items, not bad. We go through a few more examples. You can see that it's gonna always be roughly around 30,000 XP or 3k gold and 30 Orns for tier 7 monsters. Alright, so this one we have I have two great monster. If you didn't see that at the bottom of my buffs, I have two of those Ornate great monster tomes equipped. I don't have any coins on me or EXP potions, but you're gonna see here that my EXP already doubles just from using those two tomes. See here, compared to the 30,000 EXP we're getting, I'm getting about 70,000. Again here, another 70,000. Now this next clip here, I have everything. So the 2 Ring of Restraints and the Lucky Coin, the both gold and silver. And I also have the Shrine of Luck, so the Shrine of EXP. Now the Shrine of EXP is not going to really matter because I have the Ring of Restraint on. So you see that I don't gain any experience because I have the Ring of Restraint on. However, I'm getting 9,000 gold, so triple what I was getting before without my buffs. And I'm getting 120 Orns, which is quadruple what I was earning. And look at all these nice loot items that I got, or these mob drops. We'll do another one here. Again, 12,000 gold, so that's like quadruple the amount. 150 Orns, I believe that was. Yeah, so we're like quadrupling and even like 4 times more gold or Orns than what we normally would make, right? So that's really speeding up. Think about that. That's speeding up the rate that you're getting Orns by 5 times, and the amount of gold that you're getting by like 3 or 4 times. This is a good one. I think this one I get tons of drops. Yeah, look at that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drops. Normally you'd only get like 2 or 3. And again, high Orns, high gold. Okay, look at this is a tier 6, I believe. Monsters, not tier 7, but even then, when you look at like the party experience, that's still like double or almost triple what we were getting before. Quadruple Orns again. Alright, so this next clip here, I have, instead of the Ring of Restraints on, I have the Ornate Great Tome Monster Tomes on now, with the Shrine of Luck EXP as well as the Lucky Gold Silver coins. Now it's a shame that I didn't use the EXP potion because now I can't show you guys how much more EXP you get with the potion, but just imagine stacking that on after you see this. So you see here that we're getting 130,000 party experience. So that's already almost, that's already quadruple. We were already getting quadruple before, triple before. So like I was saying, I don't know how much of a big difference those tomes make. Here 130,000, so a little bit more, I would say. I think it's good to still use them if you're trying to level. Here I believe we're only using coins. Surprisingly, I got really good drops here. Even I don't have the ring of restraint on or any like gifts or presents, but I'll take it. Ornate high for Morian boots. But again, look at that party XP, that gold, and that Orns. Again, I think that time was with presents. Yeah, so presents, basically presents is kind of it's an event item in which it's like a ring of restraint, but all it really does is it doesn't trade off experience, which is the nice thing, but it only gives you a higher increase in dropped items. But it is good for farming. I believe I picked up the Ornate Dragon Song. I don't know if it was with presents. I don't think it was. Yeah, even without those Ornate tomes, just using like the shrines of luck or whatever, like you're getting still double the exp, or at least I'm getting the double exp. Oh, all right, I found the clip. Here it is. So here I don't have any coins on, and I only have the ring of restraints on. But after defeating this mob here, which is the ring of restraints on, I got an Ornate Dragon Song. And that is a tier 7 weapon. That's probably going to be my strongest weapon. Alright guys, I'm going to show you one more thing before I end the video. I know in the beginning it's a little hard to get gold, and it's a little hard to get those coins because you can't really find them. They're usually dropped from mobs or bosses, especially raid bosses. So if you don't have access to them, it can be hard to get gold right away. If you can find the ring of restraints in shops or from monster drops. They're very frequent in shops. So if you ever see them, make sure you nab 2 of them because you're gonna want to use 2 of them. As soon as you start using them, killing mobs, you'll get drops, right? So what you can do with these drops then is sell them, and they sell for a ton of gold. So like I have a lot of these Fomorian stuff. I'm not gonna use these, right? High Fomorians, they're only superior, they're only famed, right? Remember I told you to sell all those. So like, if I sold all these, look how much gold I'd get, like 2.5 million already just from all that, right? And these aren't things that I'm gonna use, right? And I'm probably not gonna use the I'm probably not going to use the materials because I don't really have anything that's Fomorian or Elven. And even then I can easily find them. I can easily find them like I am now and then dismantle them for materials. So I'm not too worried about using the materials for upgrades, right? I can just sell them right away. So I've got an additional 2.5 million gold now. Well, if we think about buying potions so that we can keep farming, whenever we die or low on health or mana, we can just heal right away, jump back into a battle. 1,000 potions is 100,000 gold. Like that's only like 5% of how much gold you made. Alright, even with the large health potions, it's 500,000. That was only like a fifth of what we got, right? And so you can have 1,000 to 2,000 pots of each kind, right? Large health potions, mana potions, and trust me, you don't go through them very fast. Like I always use them. I keep constantly using them to fight after mobs, and like I still have a ton of these potions left, right? And then you can also take that gold, and if you go in a shop, you can find materials like I bought here already. You want those good items, but you can also buy equips now, and you can dismantle these equips that you buy. Alright, so you can get more materials. So even though you give up a few materials to get the gold, you can still buy items and then dismantle those for other materials as well. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap up the video here. I know it's a bit lengthy and there's a lot of information. It's a little confusing. I'm all over the place. But I'll leave below in the description the different combinations and the different items you want to be using to maximize your gold, Orns, and item drops. I just wanted to say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all of you, and I hope that this video really helps you guys. Be sure to stay tuned for future videos. Thank you guys.